What's up, guys? So, in today's vlog, I'm gonna be taking you guys along to a pre-race ritual that I do. Basically, this weekend I have a very important race, or just a race in general. Every race is important for me. And I'm going to just be checking all my gears and everything, and I'm going to be taking you guys along for that sort of thing. Before I can do any of that though, I'm gonna need to, make sure that the track's set up and everything. So yeah, I haven't really set anything up. So we're going to set the track up and we're gonna continue onwards. Alrighty, so the track behind me is finished. We finished, with the track and everything. Right now, I'm going to start putting on the propellers for my drone because we're gonna fly soon. So, just a bit of not a background story. I'm just gonna put the camera there. Yeah, like I told you at the beginning of the video, I got a race this weekend. Shoot, come on. There you go. I got a race this weekend, and I need to make sure that all my gear is readied up. The track I set up behind me is just a simple track. It's not anything complicated. The objective today is just making sure that all my gears are readied up and I can warm up for a bit, So just a bit of a warm up and making sure that the gear behind me is all good. That's really it for the objective of today's practice. Today isn't supposed to be anything pushy, so we're not supposed to push today. It's just supposed to be, making sure that all of the drones are good to go. Now it's actually been a while since I, do these kind of like heavy preparations for a race. Last time I did race was in Bandung. I didn't make a vlog out of it because it wasn't like I didn't prepare for it. I'm trying to fix that here. With the whole preparation and everything. Yeah. Whoa. So we're gonna put on the propeller of drone number 1 through 4. So yeah. Alrighty, so we've got our drones all propped out, and yeah, we're gonna train. The track I set up here, I don't know if I mentioned it before, it's just a very simple track. It's nothing complicated. It's just supposed to be for me to warm up and make sure my drone's all right. So simple track, make it easy, make it smooth, and just trying to get myself back into the rhythm. I mean, it's not so long ago that I practiced, but yeah. Okay, so I've flown a few batteries now, and the track condition right now is just so windy. So I end up just fighting a lot with the drone because you see that it's moving so much because it's just crazy windy, it's too windy, and so, well, you'll see in the DVR later on that most of the time, even though the track is quite easy, it's not a very challenging track, but because of how windy it is, that thing also becomes another challenge. Now, the race I'm gonna be heading on to is a track where we're high up in the altitudes in the mountains, and so it's quite interesting because there's also probably gonna be some elemental challenge like wind and the weather and the temperature there. So it's gonna be interesting. So I guess this could be a sort of a small training before that sort of happens. It's pretty late now. I'm still in track, but anyway, I'm just putting my props off, and I'll be finished soon. Overall, you know, today wasn't that bad. No drones was destroyed. I just figured out that drone number 1 had a receiver problem, but that's a simple cable, really. So other than that, all things has been handled. Again, the goal of today's practice is just more about getting back on track, which, you know, I've been, but other than that, it's just to, you know, warm me up for the weekend, because obviously later on in race day you want to be all warmed up. You know, you don't want to be making mistakes, you want to be fluid and everything. So yeah, I'm just taking off the props and everything, and yeah, we already finished the cleaning up the track. Now, to be honest, had I had a park, I would just probably fly in the park, because you don't need a gate. All you need is just, you know, for your drone to have a bit of obstacle. So park flying isn't actually that bad. It's just that for me myself, it's closer for me to get to track than to any other place. So that's where I'm going. Nah, it's fine. No, I thought I'm in trouble with the with the leg. Now turns out it's just the carbon chip, but it's all is good. But yeah, that's it, I guess, for today's episode. If you guys like it, maybe like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thanks.